Ui!
Going on YouTube, as always, this is the one and only Ryu Itachi here to bring you a Flash episode 7 review of season 4, titled Therefore I Am, from the quote, I think therefore I am. So not a lot of stuff happened in this episode, but the two main things I really want to talk about is Team Flash, how just utterly unloyal they are. I mean, the whole episode, the whole point of it was to kind of start showcasing Barry versus DeVoe, or the Flash versus the Thinker, and how the Thinker was always going to be 10 steps ahead. And that's what they showcased in this episode. But man, Team Flash was just not having it. Once they didn't get immediate proof, they just totally just disbanded Barry. He was definitely, he was not Team Flash on that episode. I felt like everything that happened with him getting caught, like every time he tried to break in, I feel like that could have all been avoided. Like everything in this episode that got Barry in trouble, I feel like it could have been avoided if Team Flash actually was Team Flash instead of just disregarding Barry. And oh my lord, Iris was just killing me. I think she is an amazing actress because she draws so much anger. I cannot stand Iris this season. She is just annoying to the max. And she has to be a great actress to pull that off. Because, oh my lord, she was the main one that was telling Barry that he was wrong. That DeVoe can't be the Thinker. That he's just so caught up in trying to be 10 steps ahead that he's just wants the Thinker to be anyone, even someone in a wheelchair like DeVoe. And like every time she sees Barry and Barry is, still trying to prove that DeVoe is the Thinker, she's just like, nope, nope, nope. And then I don't know why they do it, but they do the whole, he's like, I don't know how you're not scared. And she says, I'm not scared because we're the Flash. I just cannot stand that whole we're the Flash thing, because it's not. We're Team Flash. We're not the Flash. Only Barry is the Flash in this show, not the whole team. That's like saying we are Killer Frost. No one wants to own up to that. But man, just disloyalty for Team Flash. Like all of them. I mean, Joe, Harry, Cisco. They were all just like not trying to even help. Even if they thought Barry was wrong, I feel like they still should have tried to help or reason, but they just let him loose. They say, you're wrong, you're wrong. And every time Barry tried to prove that DeVoe was the Thinker, he got caught one way or another. It was crazy. But I do like, other than that, they did finally show how DeVoe got to be the way he is. Pretty much just like everybody else, when the particle accelerator exploded, he had this thinking cap to make him smarter, but it couldn't be powered up. So when the particle accelerator exploded, it pretty much supercharged him and the cap. But now it's kind of like a double whammy because he's too smart. Because now all of his, I guess, body functions, they're being all pulled towards his brain, so it's giving him paralysis. And it kind of makes me feel bad because he really, before all this, he really just wanted to like better humanity. Because just like nowadays, kids or teenagers and young adults, the only thing we care about is our phone and not actually learning and receiving knowledge. The only thing he really wanted to do was to just find a way to teach us. I mean, yeah, he turned out to be a bad guy, but before that, all he really wanted to do was teach us. And he gets cursed. It was kind of sad. A funny part, though, well, not really funny, but it shows when DeVoe and his wife went to go to Harrison Wells' I I guess, opening ceremony or whatever, or last press before the accelerator would be open or start, obviously, like, Harrison Wells is really Eobard Thawne, and his wife raised a question to be asked to Harrison, and she said her name, and then he said, we'll just say Reverse Flash. He said, "Oh, so you must be the wife of Clifford DeVoe." And just he had that look, because obviously he knows who he is since he's from the future and all that good stuff. And he just had that look like, "Oh, I can't wait to see you." And he even said, he was like, "I'm a big fan of your work." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're probably a big fan of his work, but not his actual scholarship. Probably because he's a bad guy." It was a good moment though. I liked it. But all in all, I mean, this episode was real good. Like I said, it was kind of like Barry versus DeVoe more than the Flash versus the Thinker. So it's kind of like a good prelude to the start of it. I really liked it. And at the end, I kind of guessed it, but I figured that Barry would just show up and kind of be the Flash. And he did. He actually didn't be the Flash. He did just show up. And DeVoe was like, "Are you asking me a question? Is Barry asking me a question, or is it the Flash?" And that's kind of what started. That's what's going to start the whole Barry versus DeVoe thing. And obviously now Team Flash knows that Barry was right and all that good stuff. But anyway, it was a pretty good episode. All in all, like I said, it pretty much actually starts the whole face-off. But that's pretty much it for that. I'm super excited for the crossover. Really just, honestly, because of Caitlin. I really like Caitlin. She's kind of one of my favorite characters. And I really love Killer Frost. And like with the previous episodes, you know, Killer Frost is kind of being good and kind of melding together with Caitlin. So they're kind of like one entity almost. And it seems with all these pictures I'm seeing on Instagram and trailers, it seems like she's Killer Frost, but she's not bad. So I just cannot wait to see that in action. But anyway, as always, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. As always, this is Ryu Itachi signing out.
They call it dubstep.